Hello, Creative Team. It's Peter here, back for another Monday motivation. So, it is the final Monday of October. Halloween is coming up this weekend. Not that I'll be out celebrating. Luckily, I was able to get a haircut. I've actually had some time to go and do that this past weekend. It's felt like I haven't even had a chance to shower the last few months. But here we are. So, just a quick update on where we are with our team projects internally and also our client projects. And then I'll get on to our Monday motivation for this week. So, client projects first, because our clients are our priority. So, with the project Icarus that I just mentioned last week, we have our presentation all finalized and shipped off to them. And so now the ball is in their court. So the presentation was looking mighty fine, if I may say so myself. And I believe we'll be hearing back this week. I have a hunch that we may be needing to revise the presentation just based on some new information that the client is going to be providing. But hopefully everything goes well with that, because that's a really exciting project. I can't wait to disclose a bit more of that. Hopefully, if everything comes along, as we hope. Aside from that, we have two website projects that we're wrapping up this week. One is for Bayview Apartments. Sarah, thank you so much for all of your help. I really appreciate it. And also, Yas, thank you for your help as well. And also the Keep in Touch Therapy website, which we finally received images back from the photographer, so then we can finish our job. So we'll be wrapping up those two projects and launching them in the pretty much in the next week here. Aside from those, we have our internal projects, which is our CoFit and also Amplify. So with CoFit, we have the copywriting complete now. I had sent it back just to have it a bit polished up a bit more, because I passed it around to some peers and they were not really understanding what the concept was, or what we were trying to do, what the mission was about. So I had that revised with our copywriter, and now I think it's reading pretty nicely actually. After that, we will be sending it over to design. Actually, I'm sorry, it's already in design. So now we're just sending it through to the printer. That's next. Hopefully we have it out to the printer by Friday. I expect that we'll be out actually doing the outreach to the businesses within the next 2 weeks here or less. So that's exciting. Well done, team. And so Amplify. With Amplify, we are essentially just finalizing the app. We have our service offerings all set to go, and we'll be promoting that alongside CoFit. So pretty exciting stuff underway. So today's Monday motivation is around the topic of your why. So if some of you have seen a talk, it was a TED Talk, I believe it was a TED Talk, but nonetheless, his name is Simon Sinek. He's very known for speaking about why and the purpose of starting with why. So when we have a think about what we are doing for a living or as a company, his concept is around starting with why, which is why we actually do it. And when we think about why, that brings us back to essentially our purpose and our mission. So I would like to implore everybody to have a personal why statement, which is, why are we doing what we do? Whether that's, working full time for somebody, or contracting to somebody, or starting our own business. Why is it that we do what we do? And I would like everybody to just kind of implore that within themselves, because I tell you what, for me and for Creatic, we didn't necessarily have our why defined, definitely not from the get-go. I would say that we didn't really articulate our purpose until really honestly, probably about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I knew that we wanted to work with entrepreneurs, and I knew that we wanted to create change, but I didn't know exactly why. And so when I started doing the exercises and really just drilling down to why that I do what I do, it really came down about just solving a problem so that we can create this new paradigm so that it's going to be a much more balanced and harmonious and just a paradigm that has a society within it of purpose-driven people. Because when everybody, I believe personally, when everybody is on purpose and everybody is on mission, innovation would just go through the roof, and it would just be a much more a harmonious place for everybody. So that is my why, and I embody that why in Creatic, and that's actually the reason that helps me to get up every morning and give me motivation to do what I do every single day. So when I have those moments, like we all do, which is just those low energy moments, or those moments of maybe exhaustion, or just a lack of motivation at a particular time, when I resort back to my why, then I remember, yes, that's what we're working towards, and that's what I'm wishing to create. So I invite all of you to have your own why, whether it's in your own business or your own life personally, and just keep it at the front of your mind so that you always know what you're working towards. And everything that you do, whether it's a class that you take, people that you hang out with, your relationship and how that evolves, or even somebody that you might even engage into a relationship with, whether that's personal or professionally, you have this why outlined so that that will kind of anchor you towards that direction. And so anybody that you surround yourself with is always going to be relevant to that why on a subconscious level. And so of course the subconscious and the unconscious is a massive topic that I'll always continue talking about, because I actually believe that when we hear that saying that we only use about 10% of our brains, or a small fraction of our brain, I honestly believe that when we engage the unconscious brain, the unconscious mind, that's unlocking most, if not all, of the brain. So I'll keep preaching on it. So that's our Monday motivation message for today. Have a why, write it down, keep it front of mind, and feel free to share your why if you'd like in our Slack channel. I would love to hear it. Alrighty, everybody have an awesome week ahead, and we're moving. Chat soon. Bye-bye.